missed it, the only thing left is for the championship match to determine the best of the intermediate best. All right, good morning and welcome to the first ever Randy Baby Round Robin Turkey Shootout. This is the 2017 championship to be decided today, and I am here with JD the Professor.
Be well, do well.
Pickleball connoisseur and 5.0 player, JD. How you doing, JD?
Oh, unbelievable, man. I'm getting excited to watch these guys play.
This has been a great tournament. It's been a round robin format. We've got Craig and Richard, who are the experienced guys here. They're also known as the honeymooners, going up against the newcomers, actually Randy Baby and Shannon, the pilot here. So we're about ready to get underway. Any thoughts here as we get ready to go, JD?
Well, something I want you to watch real quick, Randall, is that the young guns and their lack of tournament experience with the vets who have the tournament experience. And you're going to be watching some interesting points of view. Hey, oh, did you see that? That guy changed hands. Nice. All right, here we go. That's a pop-up, and then he's going to smack that down because he made the guy pop it up to his strong point.
And he waited for it to bounce as well, too, there.
There's called patience. Patience, patience.
All right. Now, while we were away, Randy Baby served it right into the net, so we have a side out. And Craig is going to go ahead and get the honeymooners off and started here. And Richard gets one right into Randy Baby's wrist, and he couldn't get it over the net.
You know, there's some nerves involved there. You've got to relax. You've got to settle down.
Here comes Craig. Now they're up 1-0. And Richard leaves that one short.
He didn't know what he was hitting. That guy knows how to drop the ball, but he's also a hitter. He's going to smack that ball like a laser.
And he's got this trademark serve where he brings that paddle way up and gets a lot of power on that.
Now you see that drop? Oh, and it dropped into the net. That's the nerve action. They're getting their muscles ready for what they got to hit. We're talking morning. Looks like it's kind of cold out there. You've got to readjust those muscles, get them ready for hitting those drop shots.
And this is the first time that Shannon and Randy Baby have been in a tournament here, and here we see Shannon trying to just serve without waiting for the ref.
No, the refs have got to call the score first so they can get in position ready for it.
And that one is hit long by Randy Baby. Now you'll notice here too, 3 of the 4 players are playing with Paddle Tech paddles, and Randy Baby's a little bit old school, staying with that wood paddle. So we have a little bit of dink play here in the kitchen and net ball.
You notice how Randy got that ball popped up a little bit too hard, and then Craig was able to come back down onto it right at the partner, which is a good play.
Richard gets it there with the windup for a big Papa Bear serve. Forces Randy Baby back. He lobs one up. Craig dinks it at him again. And Randy Baby looks like he wasn't too patient with that. Let's take a look here.
Now you watch how Craig just puts that ball back in play with his backhand. Makes you hit the other, or it makes Randy hit the other shot.
Big serve again by Richard. Nice
wait.
Third shot drop. Randy with the overhead smash, and again, Craig playing a lot of defense there. Richard joining in and off the net, and they're calling that out.
What's interesting is that he also, take a look here, his paddle dropped into the kitchen. Would have been a fault on that.
But he actually dropped it out.
Okay. If it would have dropped it.
Right. I keep everything out of the kitchen here. Randy with the left hand swoops that one up, sets him up for Craig, who plays some good defense, and jams Randy right at the wrist.
Did you notice Shannon came in and both of you had a jam in on who was going to take that stroke? So there was a little bit of partnership breakdown.
Craig gets ready to serve. They're on a little roll here. Randy slices it back over to Craig. And Richard.
Oh, he saved you. He saved that. That should have been more of a light touch. Put that ball back in play.
4-1-2. Craig on quite a roll here. Now you can only score points on the side out, so the young guns have got to get the serve away from these experienced vets here. And they're calling that one out as the lob went just a little too far.
He's trying to drive you back. If the people are going to come up to the kitchen line, these veterans are going to drive you back.
Now here's Shannon waiting for the ref again. Shannon's got a nice, easy serve that just gets the play started, and Richard bounces that one right out of
Now,
play.
did you notice that the tall player there pounded it right into Richard and made him hit it out? His energy took it right out.
2-4-1. Here comes Shannon with a nice, consistent serve. Richard with a short ball. right into the net.
For him to adjust after he hit it out and then hit a soft one, that's a toughie. He's got to get those muscles adjusted to the various level. Now watch.
Oh, the young guns had the veterans all the way back, and then they tried to
watch that
dink it.
switching hands. So it's a little, we're not sure what goes on sometimes. But
Looks like we got an ace there.
What happened?
Wait, hold on. The line call is being called out. They can't believe it. Randy Baby is beside himself. Let's take a look here. Looks like it might have been out there. So we got a side out here. Craig, see if he can continue his run of points. It's a third shot drop over. Randy with the left. Randy and Craig battle. And they're calling it out.
Okay.
Another close line call. Let's go to Hawkeye. Let's go to Hawkeye here. You just can't determine. You can't determine
the shadow of that ball.
So Richard going to come with the second serve here. Randy slices that return deep and soft. Now we're going to get into the dink game here in the kitchen. Randy pops it up and just out of bounds.
Did you see that paddle position? He was holding it down here. What's going to happen? The ball's going to arc right up. And either they're going to smack it or let it go out.
5-3-2. Richard winds up with his big Papa Bear serve. And we've got both players trying to get that third shot drop in. Randy's right up there at the middle. Richard stretched and Randy hit it right off the net.
Those two KG vets, one of them's left-handed if you don't know that, and he's the one who has to cover when the other guy is moving off on the side.
Richard winds up for another serve. This wasn't a Papa Bear one, but Randy, maybe it's that wood paddle. He just pushed that way too far.
I forgot to mark down an unforced error on the young guns on that one. Do not miss the return of serve, ever.
Here's Craig getting into a short game here. And it looks like the veterans, they're not going for their shots. They're just putting the ball back into play.
Correct. You know, that's just the best way to get your muscles to settle down is make the other team hit the mistakes.
Richard with the windup. Also known as Papa Smurf, interestingly enough.
I can see a little Santa Claus on that beard of his.
Randy Baby with the soft slam. Craig pops it up. Oh, Shannon's got a big one. Randy Baby's covering the middle. Popped it up again. Shannon, he's got a forceful slam. A lot of good defense being played here by the KG Vets. Randy goes for the winner, and he can't get it. Oh, Richard.
Man. Did you see how they set that up? They just kept everything back. Watch this. All right. Everything back. Good placement, and then right back to where he was because he had to cover his partner.
They're out of position. Wow, that could be a turning point here in the game as Richard gets his serve in. Randy Baby, goes to the left.
And you just notice his footwork was good. He went off to the side over there so he didn't get a foot fault, but he overdid it. He shut the window away too quick.
There comes Richard with game point here. It's a third shot dropped by Craig, and it can't be handled by the young guns, and that's it.
That's game
one.
one.
Quick match. What did you see here?
I'm seeing some attitude adjustment that needs to be happening with these young guns. Their vets are playing them. They're hitting lobs. Then they hit a little dink. They're making the young guns rush their shots. And that's why you saw those windows close. They didn't get in position and played easy. Release your grip a little bit, get settled.
Let's go to the highlight here. This is the play of the game here where the young guns had every opportunity to really win this point. It was just a lot of good defense being played.
See, look at that drop. And then he gets out to the side.
And they're out of position, and Richard just taps it over there. It doesn't have to be a big shot.
The anticipation to take from Shannon is to get right back over there on that shot.
And then there's too many unforced errors, too. Maybe that's a little bit of jitters on the part of the young guys.
Their muscles are tight. This is where I would take a timeout. Do not let them get any more. Right there. Take the timeout, refocus your brain, think about what you're doing, because then you lost that first game.
All right, we'll be back with more for match number 2 after this. We've got Geezer 1, also known as Larry the Legend. Larry the Legend, he has won multiple gold medal matches in pickleball. All right, welcome back. This is Randall at Not ESPN, and we are wrapping up the first game of the Randy Baby Round Robin Turkey Shootout. I'm here with Larry the Legend, and that first match between Craig and Richard and the newcomers really wasn't a match at all.
Only because there were more errors made than putaways. The game of pickleball is not a putaway game. It's a unforced error game that makes the difference whether you win or lose.
All right, so we're getting ready for match number 2. And Larry the Legend, have you been in a situation here where you're down, you've lost the first match? I don't even know if you've ever lost a match, have you?
Yes, I have. Yes, many times we come back losing the first one. That's where you have to buckle down and keep the ball in play. Don't try to put it away.
What do you see here? What do these newcomer guys need to do to beat the old guard here?
Just keep the ball in play. Let them make the mistake because they get impatient as well. I've seen them play for quite a few years, and they get a little antsy at times too. So the key is to let them make the mistake first.
Now, there's been some question as if to Randy maybe can win his own tournament. So it'll be interesting here to see, because we haven't talked about this yet, there's $100 prize money up for grabs here.
And that may be the incentive that it's going to take for these two clowns that we refer as Craig and Richard to play better, because money talks and you know what walks. So lefty and righty may put up a little better fight than they have in the past.